Hello and welcome to Pub Quiz Streams with me, Alex, and
Me, Dave.
look at that. Dave, you didn't. There's always one
Is it
audio
working?
cock up. Yeah, it is
Is it
working.
working?
It is
It's
working, yeah.
working.
It's working.
I think it's working.
Yeah, so welcome. Thank you to everyone that's new. Thank you to everyone that's new. I said that twice, didn't I? G and T tonight, if anyone was questioning it. So, but yeah, thank you to all returning and everyone that's new. We're going to start this week's quiz with a picture round again, which gives you a bit of a soft launch into the quiz. So, Dave, how do they play it?
Yep, so you've got a picture in, so we give you a good 5-10 minutes to get logged in. If you can't see the pictures already, why don't you turn them on? Yeah, I turn them on. Sorry.
As always, Dave is
Bang on it. So refresh your page. If you can't see your pictures, you'll probably have to log in if you registered earlier. It's easy enough before. You can now search on to scroll through thousands and thousands and thousands of teams, or 50. Log in. You should then see all of the answer sheets for most of the rounds. We've hidden a couple so that you can't start Googling. Once you're in, you've got 5 pictures to start you off. They are Disney emojis, we're calling them, because we are edgy and millennial.
Yes,
They are
not
Disney
no boomer.
films, Disney or Pixar or Disney live action, the whole Disney films that we've described using some emojis. So all we want to know is what's the film we're trying to get at. You've got 5-10 minutes. If you've got any problems at all, tweet us. We are at PubQuizStreams, or you can email us at hello@sociallydistant.pub.
Simple as that. We're going to go away for a little bit and we'll kick off properly soon. See you in a bit. And for any of you that have joined us a little bit late, welcome. Like I said, so we're starting this week with a picture round again. So you've got a little bit of time to get all of your stuff together. Dave, how does it work?
Simple as always. You just need to go onto our website, sociallydistant.pub. If you haven't already, you've still got time to register your team. You might need to log in on the front page. Just pick your team name and your team's secret. Everybody will need to log into the pictures. Feel free to share your secret round. The first round is a Disney emoji round, Disney emoji. So we want to know which Disney film we're describing with these emojis. Once you've put all 5 answers in, scroll to the bottom and hit submit. You should then get them sent in, and we will, in a bit, start marking them.
Yep, simple as that. So we're going to give you another 5 minutes. Well, I'll tell you what, we'll round up. We'll give you until 8:15 just to get all of those answers in, and then we'll start the quiz properly. So until then, we'll see you soon. And remember, we are also playing our raffle again tonight. So if you have got all of your memojis in, then please do buy a raffle ticket. Any money that we get from them goes straight back into the hosting costs for the site. £20 prize tonight, and you'll see the link to the raffle just a little bit up on your sociallydistant.pub screen, or you can go to sociallydistant.pub/store and buy them there. Hello and welcome back, and we're back. We're back on the air. Simple as that. Look at that. I think everyone can hear you, Dave, and I can hear you.
I hope so.
I hope so as well. How's your week been?
It's been alright. It's been busy. I've been working away, improving a few little things, fixing the mini leagues. So a few features on the website to make you aware of. By now we've marked all of your round one answers. They were a bit easy. All right, I'll let me off. If you want to see the one that you got wrong, if you're one of those teams, then you can click on your answers at the top of the page. You can follow this throughout the quiz, and it will show you question by question what you put, how many other people got it. It's quite a lot in this case. And if you didn't get it, shame on you, what the correct answer was. We also throw in a few little tidbits on that page as well that me and Lydie think of when we're writing these questions.
These questions, yeah. And, we do have to point out, we do actually write these questions ourselves, which is why some of them are better than others.
And it's why some of them are, I don't know, Dynamo Kiev.
Let's not talk about Dynamo. We've made a pact never to talk about Dynamo Kiev or the Tube on this quiz ever again. It causes too many arguments. So welcome to our pub quiz. We know we've got a lot of good returning teams here but also a couple of new teams as well, according to Dave's magic statistics. Is that what we call them these days? Your magic stats. It's a computer. Yep. So according to Dave's magical telecomputer, there are some new teams, and we got some returning teams as well. So this quiz is really simple. As you'll see, we actually have 6 rounds tonight. 7, 6. Dave, help.
6, 7 if we need a tiebreak.
Correct. So we've got 6 rounds tonight. 2 of them are picture rounds. You've already hopefully done 1. And the rest are sort of normal quiz rounds marked out of 10. Well, except one that's marked out of 20. I should stop trying to generalise, shouldn't I? Because it just doesn't work anymore that we've complicated things.
But we think of a structure and then we think of some great idea like, what if we did this? And then I have to go and change how the website works.
If you joined us...
So there are 6 questions. A few of them are fairly standard ones. The next one, for instance, Alex is going to read out the questions. You type the answer, then you click send, and we sort it out afterwards.
Pretty much.
Round 4 is locked. That is a special something that we've been working on. All I'm going to say is maybe you should listen to Boris.
Oh, no one's ever said that. So hopefully you've all managed to log in. If you are having any problems, remember you can tweet us at pubquizstreams or drop us an email at hello@sociallydistant.pub. Hopefully your shiny new answer books, if you haven't been here for a while, you'll see that. No need to refresh the page all the time anymore now. You can now click through the tabs and you'll be able to see the answer sheets for each different round. So the time has come. Oh, no, it hasn't, Dave, because I haven't mentioned the raffle yet.
Oh, no, yeah. You should sell some raffle tickets.
Should definitely sell some raffle tickets.
Yeah, or yourself out, man.
So just like a nice person on OnlyFans, luckily... Well, actually, to be fair, it's kind of the opposite. So the more raffle tickets you buy, the more clothes I keep on, and we don't have to resort to...
The less likely we are to need to start an OnlyFans to fund this. Exactly.
So buy some raffle tickets. We'll draw a winner tonight. The prize this week is going to be £20. And all the excess that goes straight back into funding the site. We don't take any profit. We really should have started taking profit, but here we go. These are the times we're in, and we just love making changes to the website. So
absolutely. If you want to, then click on the raffle ticket or just the raffle button at the top of the page. You'll be taken off to where you can buy either 1 ticket for £1.50 or a strip with 5 tickets. We keep our clothes on, remember. For just a £5. You can also, if you don't want to win our money and you just want to donate out of the kindness of your heart, there's an option there as well.
There is.
You can pay with PayPal securely, and we get all your money. PayPal takes a small cut. But as Alex says, it all goes back into funding the quiz, server costs, the development costs of running it.
Yeah.
And something we've got planned for next week.
Yeah, I'm excited for next week. But let's get through this week first. So we'll be dropping in on you, Dave, throughout the night. However, it's time to say goodbye to you for now.
Grab it.
See you later. So Dave is gone back to his hole. I say hole, I mean his home office. And it's time for us to get started on the quiz in earnest. So remember, click onto the answer sheet now and click round 2. Round 1 we've already done. And round 2 is horses, Scotland, balls, ferries, etc. It's a general knowledge round, don't worry. It's not all just about balls and Scotland. So hopefully you can get some of these right. Question number 1. What now completely useless measurement would you use to describe the height of a horse? That's question 1. What now completely useless measurement, since man invented a ruler, would you use to describe the height of a horse? I suppose that'd be quite difficult, measuring a horse with a ruler. I've tried measuring things with a ruler before and it's harder than it looks. Question number 2. Michael Cera is well known for being an actor. They're the people that do Zoom conferences on talk shows now. But what instrument does Michael Cera play for the band Mr. Heavenly? That's question number 2. Michael Cera is well known for being an actor, but what instrument does he play for the band Mr. Heavenly? I need to close my window because someone's having a rave outside. And to continue on with this incredibly professional broadcast, question number 3. Oinker, 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 why you awake was the last tweet from which celebrity before they died? That's question number 3. Oinker, 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 why you awake was the last tweet from which celebrity before they died? Question number 4. What is the name of Jonah Hill's also famous sister? That's question number 4. What's the name of Jonah Hill's also famous sister? And no, it's not Joanna Hill. Question number 5. Who was the first SNP politician to hold the position of Scotland's First Minister? Question number 5. Who was the first SNP politician to hold the position of Scotland's First Minister? Dave's eating a biscuit and I want a biscuit now. Damn it. Oh, question number 6. Borborgimus is the fancy medical name for which bodily event? Borborgimus is the fancy medical name for which bodily event? Question number 7. Which TV talent show's judge's autobiography is titled Better Late Than Never, From Barrow Boy to Ballroom? That's question number 7. Which TV talent show judge's autobiography is titled Better Late Than Never, From Barrow Boy to Ballroom? Question number 8. A type of hat frequently worn by My Little Pony enthusiasts, an African philosophy, and a species of penguin all give their name to distributions of what? That's question number 8. A type of hat worn by miladies, an African philosophy, and a species of penguin all give their name to distributions of what? Question number 9. Leonard Cohen was born in which country? That's question 9. Leonard Cohen was born in which country? And finally, question number 10. Which credit card company is currently gives its name to the operator under license from TfL of the Thames Clippers services in London? That's question 10. Which credit card company currently gives its name to the operator under license from TfL of the Thames Clippers services in London? As always, we'll now run through those questions one more time. Question number 1 was, what now completely useless measurement would you use to describe the height of a horse? Question number 2, Michael Cera is well known for playing what instrument in the band Mr. Heavenly? Question 3, Oinka Oinka Oinka, Why You Awake was the last tweet from which celebrity before they died? And question 4, what is the name of Jonah Hill's also famous sister? Question 5, who was the first SNP politician to hold the position of Scotland's First Minister? And question 6, Bob Origemus is the fancy medical name for which bodily event? Question 7, which TV talent show's judge's autobiography is titled Better Late Than Never, From Barrow Boy to Ballroom? And question 8, a type of hat frequently worn by My Little Pony enthusiasts, an African philosophy, and a species of penguin all give their name to distributions of what? Question 9, Leonard Cohen was born in which country? And finally, question 10, which credit card company is currently giving its name to the Thames Clipper services in London? And question 6, for those that want it spelled, is Borborygmus. Audiborgmus, as I like to call it. As always, we're going to give you a couple of minutes now to ponder your answers and submit your answer sheets. Only a couple. Once we've got all of those in, we will mark them and then we'll be back with round 3. Hopefully, we'll see you very, very soon. Last chance to get your answer sheets in the next minute. Last chance to get the answer sheets in. Hello. We're on. Dave, you got to unmute yourself.
Hello. I thought
Hello.
you'd say something like "hello," like you're presenting a quiz. But I'm just right.
All right. How you doing, Dave? Well, the answers are in for round one, and we got a couple of jokers in there, haven't we, Dave?
We have. I particularly liked. Firstly, it's Boborygmus. We looked it up on YouTube. That's how you pronounce it, and it is a technical term for your stomach rumbling, not, as one team said, orgasm or swollen balls. There's some words to say across the internet broadcaster. God knows any people.
Yep.
Oinka 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 with the last tweet of which famous celebrity now dead? Peppa Pig? That's going to crush dreams if you tell people Peppa Pig's dead.
I don't remember that episode, you know. Peppa Pig goes to the abattoir. It's not a happy kids show, is it?
Exactly. Having a quick look at the leaderboard, we've got one team on a full 15. It's not no. I got 99 drinking problems, beer emoji, but social distancing ain't one. And then there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 teams on 13 points. It's quite a tight one.
That is tight, actually. Like, we are not doing too badly, actually. Nice competitive leaderboard, as we like to see.
Yeah. And if you want to compete against people that matter more to you than anyone else, then of course you can go on to the leaderboard tab at the top. And if you click on My League, you can start to build your own league. So on the full leaderboard, there's little tick boxes. Pick the ones you want and then click the Add to My League button. And they will build your own little mini league. There's no prize for winning that, but, you know, just bragging rights in it. Yeah.
Just like
no
the rest.
Winning any of this.
Yeah, I was going to say, just like the rest of the quiz, there's no prizes for anything. And there is a prize, though, Dave, for a certain activity that we started last week. So, in honour of being rudely interrupted by the Queen, we asked you to send in your best drawings of Her Majesty. And Courtney, of course, won last week. We're currently just waiting to be able to take your signed photograph, but the plans are in motion. It will be in the post very soon. I know it's her birthday on Sunday as well, so What a good slightly late birthday present that's going to be. But if you would like to win the signed photo of me and Dave this week, who knows, it might be a different photo, might be more clothes, might be less. Find out when you receive it. It's very simple.
I think
Dave.
Boris's rules are that we have to go and stand 2 meters apart in the park. So I'm going to keep all my clothes on.
Well, you know, you do you, Dave. I'll do me.
Yeah. So we're going to take a slight step down this week. Last week we asked for pictures of Her Majesty Queen Elizabeth II.
Yeah.
This week we're asking for you to send in your drawings of either me or Alex. We want you to draw your favourite one, and it's not at all competitive, but we are going to count them and find out who is everyone's favourite. It's clearly probably me.
So no pressure whatsoever to any of you that really enjoy our quizzes and the person that mostly presents them. But we'll see what comes in. So give us.
All you've got to do, little stick figure, write Dave underneath. Read it into us.
But yeah, do send us your drawings. We will pick the most creative or the one that makes us laugh. The criteria is fairly loose. It's just whichever one we enjoy the most. Get them sent in by the end of the quiz, and you will be our winner for that as well. So look at that. 3 chances to win. You can either win the quiz, you can win our raffle, or you can win our special postal surprise.
It sounds like anthrax.
It does, doesn't it? It doesn't sound very appealing. So do get those in. And remember, you can either tag us on Instagram with them at Pub Quiz Streams, or send them in directly to us and Twitter at Pub Quiz Streams there as well. So Dave, keep an eye out for them. Dave is manning the Twitter more tonight. So he'll be looking at your tweets. And until then, I think it's time for us to take on some unlimited exercise. So we'll see you in a bit, Dave.
Got it.
So with Dave now back in his lovely office all over again, we're going to get on with round 3, which this week is unlimited exercise. And it is a sport round because you enjoyed it so much last time. If you haven't already, do click on the tab for round 3. You should see now a lovely answer sheet appear for you to put in your 10 answers on sport. So, question number 1. Which one of us, that's which one of me or Dave, was born in the same year that the Premier League began? That's question 1. Which one of us, either me or Dave, was born in the same year the Premier League began? And question 2, since its creation, which club has won the Premier League the most? That's question 2, since its creation, which club has won the Premier League the most? Question number 3, and trust us, this one took some digging, just like the procedure itself. Which testicle did Lance Armstrong have removed? Was it his left or right testicle? That's question 3. Which testicle did Lance Armstrong have removed? Mr. Left or Mr. Right? Question 4. Which sport is governed by the ITTF? That's question 4. Which sport is governed by the ITTF? Question 5. What is the opening event of an Olympic heptathlon? That's question 5. What's the opening event of an Olympic heptathlon? I've just received a lovely message saying, hello, what the fuck is a sport? Obviously, some of you don't love the sports round as much as others. Question number 6. How many players make up a water polo team? That's question 6. How many players make up a water polo team? And as a bit of a hint, it's somewhere between 0 and 1,000. Question number 7. Volleyball is the legally declared national sport of which small pointy country? That's question 7. Volleyball is the legally declared national sport of which small pointy country? Question number 8. Which is longer? A snooker table or a table tennis table? That's question 8. Which is longer? A snooker table or a table tennis table? Question 9. The Falmouth Falcons, the Oxford Chimeras, and the London Unspeakables all competed in the British Cup of which sport in 2017? That's question 9. The Falmouth Falcons, the Oxford Chimeras, and the London Unspeakables all competed in the British Cup of which sport in 2017? And finally, question number 10. In which sport would you use finger slings, rests, dampers, and sight pins? That's question 10. Which sport would you use finger slings, rests, dampers, and sight pins? Going to run through those questions one more time. So question number 1 was, which of us was born in the same year as the Premier League, Alex or Dave? Question 2, since its creation, which club has won the Premier League the most? Question 3, which testicle did Lance Armstrong have removed, left or right? Question 4, which sport is governed by the ITTF? And question 5, what's the opening event of an Olympic heptathlon? Question 6, how many players make up a water polo team? And question 7, volleyball is the legally declared national sport of which small pointy country? Question 8, which is longer, a snooker table or a table tennis table? Question number 9, the Falmouth Falcons, the Oxford Chimeras, and the London Unspeakables all compete in the British Cup of which sport in 2017? And finally, question number 10, which sport would you use finger slings, rests, dampers, and sight pins in? As always, a few minutes to get your answers in. Do remember you can also now start sending us your entries into our lovely competition to win a signed photo of me and Dave. We're asking you to draw your favourite quiz host. Do send them to us on Twitter or Instagram, both of them at Pub Quiz Streams. You've got a couple of minutes to get those answers in, and then we will see you with round 4 shortly. we will be drawing our raffle after the next round. So if you do want to play for the grand prize of £20, buy your raffle tickets now. And thank you to all those that have already played. Thank you to everyone that's got those answers in so quickly. Couple more of you that need to do it. So another minute left on that. But Dave, do you want to tell us what's special about round 4? You're on mute.
Fuck's sake. It's funny because it happens. Okay, round 4 is Phil Boris's blanks. If you saw Boris at the weekend, you might be left thinking, what the yeah. So he's a confusing man, and I thought, these questions, and we need questions. So what I've done is I've taken the gov.uk document for what you can and can't do, and I've put some blanks in it. So I've snipped bits out, and I want you to tell me what's missing. We'll give you a bit of leeway either, so don't worry. If you're close enough, you're close enough. But yeah, each one has got a word or a couple of words snipped out of it, and we just want you to fill the gap.
So that's right. So round 4 is Phil Boris's gaps. Make sure you fill them good with some good questioning.
The kind of questioning that Priti Patel would give someone of colour.
Don't think anyone wants that questioning. Jeez. I saw her on the tube once.
Yeah.
Very awkward.
Great anecdote, mate. Great chat.
Yeah. So there you go. That is round 4, and it is live now. Like I said before as well, the last chance to play the raffle now. Thank you to all the people that have already, and we'll draw the winner after round 4. So we'll be back in about 10 minutes' time. Give you a little bit of a break to top your drinks up, have a chat with your mates, and of course finish off those beautiful drawings of your favourite quizmaster. I would like to say that while somebody has sent a picture of a steaming turd, they have named it as me, which does mean one more point for me as being the favourite, even if the photo is not exactly complimentary. I'll take what I can get. So we'll
It's a
be
new
back.
Tinder pic.
Luckily, I don't need them anymore. Ooh. So we'll be back in 10 minutes. Get those drawings into us at Pub Quiz Streams on Twitter and Instagram. And we will share the best. We'll share all of them, really. But send those in. And remember, last chance to play your raffle, and we'll draw it about 9:10. See you in a bit.
Ciao.
Last chance to get the raffle tickets. Only 3 minutes until we start the next round. And we are back, and hopefully Dave has unmuted himself.
He has now.
He has now. Oh, look at that. I fixed my side, but we'll never fix Dave.
I've only got literally one button to press and the entire website.
Yeah, nothing really. So, Dave, we do believe that it's time for your quizzy raffle, which I have the power to draw.
So you're drawing it this week, aren't you?
I am. So I've kind of covered over your face. This is very professional. But the winner of this week's Dodgy Dave's Quizzy Raffle is Paul McCafferty. Well done, Paul. We will make sure that you've got that. Order 786, Dave, for your records.
I'll write that down.
So thank you, Paul. Well done. You've just won yourself £20. The game's not yet over to win a signed photo of us. However, there have been some incredible entries so far. Some of them made me want to burn my own eyes out, and I realised that that's a photo of me. But it's a tight competition for drawing your favourite. So keep them coming in, and we'll pick our favourite after probably the next round.
I'm just keeping track of who's drawn who, and it's firstly, 3 people have drawn both of us. So you know,
we love it.
They must love us both. Yeah, fine. 3 people have drawn you. 3 people have drawn me. So it is neck and neck. And just saying, I'm the one who has access to the PayPal account. So if that wants to factor into anyone's.
Don't know who would ever do something like that. Right, Dave, it's time for us to get on with which I know is your favourite round. So Dave actually played this round yesterday, didn't you?
Yes.
Because we don't actually get invited to any quizzes, so we have
to test it on each other like guinea pigs.
Do like one round each. But the next round is backwards music, which is going to be a great one. So Dave, until later. So. I'm so ready for this. So this one works very, very simply, and we have done it before. So you're going to hear 10 songs, 10 absolute bangers. The only connection between them is you probably wouldn't want to play any of them at a funeral. Let's put it that way. Although, to be fair, that'd be a good funeral. So you're going to have 10 songs. We're going to want the song title and the artist. I think on the answer form, it asks for the song title first and then the artist. So 20 points up for grabs. Big amount of points. Everything can change. But like I said, the only difference is that these clips are backwards. So it isn't going to be quite as easy as you think it is. But hopefully it won't be too hard either. So, without further ado, click your answer sheets over to number 5, round 5. You should see 20 spaces and a few little pictures. And here is your first clip. There you go, that was number 1. I'm just going to bump that up a little bit just so you can make sure you can all hear it. So what song is this backwards? In 5, 4, 3, I'm still scrolling on the up, still scrolling, 2, 1. Song is that backwards? 2 points there, 1 for artist and 1 for the track. Track first, please. And here is number 2. Maybe a bit easier. Number 2 again. And now, give you 5 seconds just to digest that in your skulls. Here is number 3. There we go, that was number 3. Here it is again. There you go, proof that you can groove backwards. Here is track number 4. Here we go, number 4 again for you. Hope you enjoyed some of Dave's dancing there that I get to see during all of this.
You prick.
And here is number 5. Ooh, tough one. Here's number 5 again. That's all you're getting for 5, and straight on to number 6. Hope you got that. Here is number 6 again. Tricky one, that one, but to be honest, I think this next one's actually the hardest. Here's number 7. And if anyone wants a new cat, just play that loudly enough out your window and you'll probably get one. Here's number 7 again. Straight on to number 8. And if you want to hear that demonic one again, here again is number 8. That's it indeed. Here is number 9. And your final one for this round, here is number 10. A right tricky one. And let's hear number 10 one more time. What absolute bangers they were. Absolute. Like I would listen to them all again, except that's not how this round works. So, and Dave, what did you think of them? You haven't.
I've lost my button. Great.
You lost.
They're the kind of thing that you really want to sort of dance around to in your home office after a few tins.
It is, and I think people did catch a glimpse of that as well while that was going on.
I noticed. Little insider trading. While we were setting up for the stream earlier, we had a couple of these on while we were, for a bit of hype music.
Yeah.
As well as a bit of Madonna, like proper grown men.
Grown men that love their Madonna. Proper men. Exactly. Just like virgins. Well, just like virgins, we're going to go off for 5 minutes.
And have a cry.
We're going to go and mark those answers, get them in the next couple of seconds. We'll get them marked, and then we'll be back with our final round of the night.
Just a very quick update on the picture situation.
Oh,
we've had a couple more sent in. It's now 4-4.
4-4.
4-4. Big shout out to Lauren's mum, who loves us both equally.
Oh, Lauren, your mum knows how to lie well. Well, remember, you've got another 5 minutes to get those in. We're going to draw our favourite at the start of round 5. Round 6, I mean. Oh, it's so hard. Numbers, counting, all those sorts of things. We're going to mark. We'll be back in a couple of minutes. See you soon. We'll be back very shortly, just working through a few things. Hello again, everybody.
Hello.
Dave. There were some cracking answers to that last round. And the one before, weren't there?
Yeah, absolutely none of those were Dane Virulin.
No, that's what somebody thought 50 Cent was. Just a tiny bit off with that one. Not too far, though. But Dave, what was your favourite answer for some of the Boris rounds?
I literally can't remember anymore.
Strong. Some of them were good, though.
Some of them were good, and we always have fun working these. Lots of different ways of saying social distancing, just staying apart. I'm going to give you that one. Lots of people on the topic of should we give masks to the children, on because the Tories don't care about children or teachers.
Not for me to say. Not for me to say. My good old impartiality.
The range of the fine for the if you get caught by the police, I don't know, being naughty or whatever.
Yeah.
It went from 50 quid all up to 650 quid.
Ooh, that's a lot.
It was 100.
Although,
well, no, it's only 100 quid, and you get discount if you pay it quickly. Apparently,
like a speeding ticket. Can
Like
you go
a
on a
speeding ticket, yeah.
Can you go on a social distancing awareness course?
you have to stay 2 meters away from it.
Okay, could do that. Well, Dave, the picture competition as well this week has been particularly strong, I would say.
It's been, strong's a word.
Strong is a word. And
I
think
the entertainment value there has been brilliant. Every just 5 minutes, I'll get a little whisper in my ear, "Go and have a look on Instagram," followed by just girlish laughter.
Pretty much. So, in case you are wondering, we love all of them, but one entry this week has particularly, it's just caught our hearts, hasn't it? And I think, as I was saying to Dave, so what I'm now going to do, Dave, is through the magic of technology, I'm going to reveal the winning entries, and you can tell me what you think about yours, and I'll tell you what I think about mine. You ready? 3, 2,
ready.
1. It's Lauren's mum has won. Well done, Lauren's mum. I particularly... Lisa, yeah, well done, Lisa. So I particularly enjoyed the childish but yet beautifully captured essence of both of us. I was saying to Dave, it reminded me of many of the drawings I used to see on cell walls when I worked in a prison, of a man with a shaved head and a beard who looked like he was wearing some kind of prison outfit. You got a lot of those. What about yours, Dave?
I do like your blushing red lips as well.
Very accurate.
I like that they took the time to realise that you put lipstick on and you do your hair and makeup for all these quizzes. Similarly, I think I must be using like mascara or something on my eyebrows because they are thick.
Well, we enjoyed it very, very much. So well done, Lisa. You will be winning a signed photo of us. Although we can't promise they'll be as good as your drawings.
You can put it on the fridge.
If anyone would ever want to do that. Oh, and Dave, I'm glad that our trap worked, didn't it? We had a very special trap on that last question of the last round.
Out of the 40, I think 48 teams are playing, 41 teams, I think it was, fell into our trap and they put the Proclaimers fighters. No, it was the Bob the Builder.
Bob the Builder.
I know, you're all thinking, I can even picture Scoot Muck and Dizzy.
Yeah. They were. Good old Neil and Bob the Builder doing 500 miles. The clue was actually it's in a slightly different key for anyone with an astute ear. Did anyone get Bob the Builder right, Dave?
I didn't actually look.
Or is that going to go down as the hardest question in quiz history?
No, nobody got it.
Nobody got it.
Nobody put Bob the Builder.
Oh, well,
Which does make it the hardest question in quiz difficulty. We've never had a unanswerable question.
Until Bob the Builder. Right, we're going to move on to our final round, round 6. Dave, I believe there are some tweets waiting for you about some marking questions. Your favourite. I know. We love you all, though. Right, we're going to move on to round 6. Dave's going to have a look at that. So, here we go. Our final round of the quiz. It's a fairly straightforward one, and it is true or false. So make sure you've got your tab open for round 6, and here we go. Question number 1. There is currently a car in space. True or false? Question 2. According to Spotify, How Far I'll Go from the Moana soundtrack is the most streamed Disney song. True or false? Question 2. According to Spotify, How Far I'll Go from the Moana soundtrack is the most streamed Disney song. True or false? Question number 3. Dave just sent me another photo that came through. It's beautiful. Question number 3. Also, massive shout out to the multiple people that just drew us as an egg each. That made us giggle. Question number 3. All UK coins that are legal tender have a picture of the Queen on the front of the coin. That's question 3. All UK coins that are legal tender have a picture of the Queen on the front of the coin. True or false? Question 4. The same number of US presidents have died of natural causes in office as have been assassinated. True or false? Question 4. The same number of US presidents have died of natural causes in office as have been assassinated. True or false? Question 5. The athlete with the highest annual earnings ever is a football player. True or false? That's question 5. The athlete with the highest annual earnings ever is a football player. True or false? Question number 6. Dachshunds, or sausage dogs, were originally bred to fight badgers. True or false? Question number 6. Dachshunds were originally bred to fight badgers. Question number 7. Didal Floral Raincloud de Bourneville O'Malley Armstrong is the full name of singer Dido. That's question number 7. Dido Floral Raincloud de Bourneville O'Malley Armstrong is the full name of the singer Dido. True or false? Question number 8. All of the top 10 grossing films of 2019, 7 of them were Disney films. True or false? That's question 8. Of the top 10 grossing films of 2019, 7 of them were Disney films. True or false? And yet they still make you pay for Disney Plus. Question number 9. The most expensive glove ever sold at auction was owned by Marilyn Monroe. True or false? That's question 9. The most expensive glove ever sold at auction was owned by Marilyn Monroe. And finally, question number 10. The largest living cat in the world is a purebred lion. That's question number 10. The largest living cat in the world is a purebred lion. I'll go through those one more time quickly. Question number 1, and these are all true or false. There's currently a car in space. 2, according to Spotify, How Far I'll Go from Moana soundtrack is the most streamed Disney song. 3, all UK coins that are legal tender have a picture of the Queen on the front of the coin. 4, the same number of US presidents have died of natural causes in office as have been assassinated. 5, the athlete with the highest annual earnings ever is a football player. 6, Dachshunds were originally bred to fight badgers. 7, Didal Floral Raincloud de Bourneville O'Malley Armstrong is the full name of Dido. 8, all of the top 10 grossing films of 2019, 7 of them were Disney films. And we're looking here by Disney Studios, so Disney in the round. Question number 9, the most expensive glove ever sold at auction was owned by Marilyn Monroe. And question 10 was the largest living cat in the world is a purebred lion. We're going to go off and get those answers marked, and we'll see you with the final leaderboards shortly. So get their answers in, and we'll see you in a couple of minutes. Last chance to get those answers in now. So, we're about to tell you the results very, very shortly. But until then, we need to tell you about next week's quiz, don't we, Dave? Because
We do.
it's a bit different.
Well, we're going to see how it goes. It's completely upside down.
It is completely upside down. So next week, we are going to do... drum roll, please, Dave. He beat the Quizmaster quiz. So... we're still working out exactly how this is actually going to work. But what we will be doing is we'll be sending around a link to a Google form in the next day or two. If you want to write some questions for the quiz next week and try and catch us out for a change, you can register your interest through there. And obviously we'll work out everything else throughout the week. So yeah, next week, very special.
How we expect it to work. It depends on how this goes. It might be a disaster. We will take the questions from you, and then we will give you the chance to mark the round. So one person from each team will probably have to sit out that round if you want to beat the Quizmaster. We'll be reading out the questions as we always do, or we might invite you in if you feel like that. We'll see how that goes. Just remember to unmute your microphone. That's the important thing. But then we will also be playing on the website with you guys as well, and we can find out how we are. Because bear in mind, we're probably the only two people left in the UK who haven't played an online pub quiz in the last 6 weeks.
Yeah, never done one. Not since, the 23rd of March. Never actually done a quiz. No, awful idea. So if you do want to be involved with that, keep an eye out on our Twitter and also your email inbox. We'll send something out about that tomorrow. And don't worry, you will be able to play along as well. So we're not saying that it's just you versus us. Everyone else, you'll be able to play along with the quiz as normal, still have all your answers marked, except you've just got the added bonus of doing it against us as well, which is always good fun, isn't it? Now, I'm not saying I also got, I was meant to go on Mastermind this year before this all happened, but we'll see. We'll see who will win, Dave, me or you. To be honest, I don't care about anyone else. I just want to beat Dave.
Yeah, I want to beat Nigel. Which brings us on to the who is everyone's favourite. The final tally is in. It's 5-5.
It's 5-5. Yeah, your favourite quizmaster split between the two of us so nicely. So that was lovely. And now, Dave, I think we go to the results that people actually want to see. And let's go through. Oh my! I can't believe this. So there's a bit of a rivalry going on between Deportivo and I've got 99 drinking problems. I wonder which one came out on top today.
I can't wait for the tweets in the next few hours. Oh no! Actually, I've looked at the my thesaurus and I've got my Encyclopedia Britannica down off the shelf, and I've edited Wikipedia, and you can see that this is actually the case.
Oh, we love it. We do love you guys. But there is a new winner in the house this week, isn't there, Dave? They've come third a couple of times, though. They have done well. They've never been
with 55 out of 60, only dropping one in the last round. Perfect in both picture rounds. Quiz Akabusi, that's Caroline, Jill, Adam, and Dan. You guys are our winners this week.
Fantastic. Just well done. And followed very closely by Deportivo La Coronavirus on 54. I've got 99 drinking problems, but social distancing ain't one on 53. Also, big shout out to COVID-19 and Pudsey Math Magicians, 52 out of 60. Really high scores this week. And also Panic at the Tisco and Quizzy Rascals as well on 50. So, a good amount of teams getting over 1% this week, which is good. Couple of teams at the other end of the spectrum, of course. Not that we would ever shame them. Stop trying to make quarantine happen. That's not too bad, actually. 36, 35. Lowest score, two cool cats, Kevin and Lucy. Although we do think something went a bit wrong with your music round, I think is what we've been informed. So better luck next week. But yeah, next week we will be back with our Beat the Quizmaster special. So like I said, do keep an eye out if you want to be involved with that. And yeah, I'm really excited for next week, actually. Really excited. I really, really can't wait to do a quiz. Do a proper good quiz. Yeah.
Keep your eye on our inbox. We'll be sending out an email the next... When we get around to it, to be honest.
Yeah, whenever I wake up tomorrow, really.
If you've got some ideas for quiz questions, then now's just time to write them down. We'll see how this goes.
Yeah, we'll work it out. Well, thank you all for playing, as always. We've loved having you here. Thank you all for donating and playing the raffle. You guys really do help us keep on air. And we'll see you next week, where you get the chance to beat us. Until then, bye.
Bye.